the fuck was that? He said to pull back. I pulled back.
What the fuck was that?
I tried to go and
I
adjust
said
it.
to pull him up and forward.
I pulled him up and back, and it went
You
back.
can't be... Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the podcast that is still nameless.
Mm-hmm.
I'm Chris, and this is my co-host,
Oh, you want me to say
Jaime. Jaime. And yeah, it's our second pod.
Second one. We made it. We made it past one.
Getting
We're
it going.
officially rolling.
It felt good.
It was nice.
I'm glad we got it up so quickly, too.
Yeah.
It was nice.
And the first one is up on YouTube. Most of you guys probably won't see that because we're not even...
Yeah, we haven't announced it
We haven't
yet.
announced it on anyone yet. Why do you think we haven't announced it?
Dude, we have like 13 views, though.
Yeah.
I'm like, why?
I don't know why. But
Yeah.
that's good. That means the algorithm probably senses our Valley Boys in us.
Something's happening. I don't know.
Something. It's
Yeah.
a few likes too, I think.
They can sense the talent from Valley Boys.
Yeah. It's like all these guys, the facial recognition of the
Yeah.
FBI.
Yeah. I had an experience lately I wanted to talk about
Uh-huh.
recently. I went to Lake Tahoe with my girlfriend for her birthday a couple days. And we had this planned out to get a couples massage while we
Really?
were there. And I didn't know what to expect 'cause I never got a massage before.
Mm-hmm.
I kind of suspected to have to get naked. Like, for sure, take some clothes off. I was like, it's either going to be, like, underwear or naked, you know?
Yeah. One of the two.
And, yeah, I was a little bit insecure because I was like, sometimes the skin on my back, like, sometimes it breaks out. Like, it's not terrible,
Oh.
but I got some back knee going on from time to time. So, like, that was my only concern before we went there. I was like, they can see my back knee, you know? And, like, I expected them to, like, crank on my back the most.
So it might be like
And I'm like,
painful.
yeah, what if it hurts? And they're
It
trying
pops.
to, like, they're trying to avoid the pimples.
Yeah.
Do you ever think about that when you go to the barber? Like, the pimples, like, if you have
Uh,
pimples on your face or neck?
Well, mostly, yeah, like if I have like one or two on the side of my head
Mm-hmm.
and they go over it, that shit hurts. Like, I'm like,
You can feel it?
Like, yeah, like if it's a thick one, you know? But
Yeah.
lately, I have a mole. Or I don't know if it's a mole. I believe it's a mole. It's somewhere.
Yeah, you do
On
have
my
moles
head.
on, like, on the side of your head.
And every time he
Interesting.
goes through it, he actually has to be like super sensitive about it. He's the
Really?
homie because he remembers and because it hurts. It's
Oh.
like, but you know you kind of have to take it.
Shout out Barber Evan.
Yeah.
We go to the same barber. And we always go the same day, too.
Same
Like, why?
day, same time.
But, damn, it's sensitive on the mole, really?
Yeah, so that's an interesting one, but it's whatever.
Interesting.
But
Anyways, so I was like, that was my only concern with it. I was like, excited, but I'm just, like, nervous about my back knee, you know?
mhm.
And, and then, yeah, we got ready to go. And then I started getting a little more nervous. I was like, fuck, like, I feel like I'm about to go on a date or something.
Yeah.
Jesus. So it was just build up. And then we got there. Nice place. It's called Touch of Asia in Tahoe. It's
Oh,
nice.
wow.
But it was all like dimly lit in there. They had the essential oils bussing, you know?
Mm.
Fucking nice. And they had like this like Zen ass music playing too.
Oh, like hella. What did you say? Where in Lake Tahoe?
It was called Touch of Asia.
But where?
Like Lake Tahoe.
Oh, okay, yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah. Anyways, we walked in and then they're like, oh yeah, it's easy. We went back in the room and yeah, like the lady from the front took us back to the room and then she was like, okay, like I'm gonna shut the door, like take your clothes off.
Uh-huh.
And then my girlfriend was like, wait, like everything? Or she's like, yeah, all off. And we
Wow.
were like, oh shit, like
Getting
okay. Yeah, and then she said that she shut the door and we were being so mature about it, dude. We were like fucking giggling and shit. Like
Uh-huh.
if they were listening, they probably heard us. They're like, dude, what the fuck? Like,
Yeah, like,
'cause
just get it off.
Yeah, we were not being mature about it at all. But yeah, I had like my shirt off for days and I was like, all right, fucking I'm doing it.
Yeah.
Fucking just full naked. And
And you
yeah,
put, like,
we're
a
in
little
the-
towel over or what?
yeah, we're in the same room. So there was like 2 beds, like a couple feet apart.
Mm-hmm.
And then, yeah, you get on the bed and they had a whole blanket. So we put the whole blanket like over us.
Mhm.
Or I just put it like covering my butt so like my back was out and stuff. And then like laying with my face in the hole and everything, you
Yeah.
know,
Oh,
face
sweet.
down. And then, yeah, they came in. It's funny, dude, because like they came in and they didn't say anything, like just complete silence.
Mm.
Like they just come in, you hear their like footsteps and like closed, you know, and then they're just fucking.
And you're just sitting there, just waiting, like
They put the
blood
ball-
rushing.
Seriously, I'm just like I didn't say a word either.
The little
just
vein starts popping out. Yeah.
fucking. But yeah, and then they put the whole blanket over me, and I was like, shit, like I was probably supposed to cover myself with a whole blanket.
Yeah.
And then yeah, they like warmed us up first, like through the blanket, and I was like, okay, maybe it's like all through the blanket, you know?
Yeah.
And then fucking no.
No.
They like pulled it down, just like working on my back. But like, dude, fucking, you're like fully exposed. Like,
Yeah.
they see every like inch of you, like everything. And fucking yeah.
So your ass is out yet or no?
I kind of lost the chronological timeline there, but
okay.
yeah, they like warmed us up through the blanket, and then they just fucking started going ham. Like, pulled the fucking thing. Like, they don't pull it all the way off, so you're just butt ass naked. Like, they make an attempt to like cover you. So if they're doing my back, they'll have it like on my like covering my ass like barely. You know,
like your ass crack probably showing.
Yeah,
dude, I hated that as a kid. I hated when kids in front of me would like have their ass crack. Like, just grossed me out so much.
Did you ever walk into the bathroom? Sometimes at school, I'd walk into the bathroom and there'd be kids pissing like in the urinal, but they'd have their pants all the way at their ankles.
Yeah.
And just like,
what are you doing?
Yeah,
but. Yeah, dude, the ass crack thing, it's like, you could feel the breath of fresh air.
Yeah, you could feel the breeze.
Just a little shrivel up and you're good. You're chilling now.
Yeah. And, dude, something that made me, like, kind of nervous, too, was, like, the whole, like, day leading up to the massage, my girlfriend's like, I swear to God, if I look over and you're getting fucking jerked off.
Imagine she looks over and you're just
like, do you think I get jerked off, like, right in front of you?
Yeah.
You know? But, like, I'm not gonna lie, like, that shit was in the back of my mind, because I'm like, that's like the first thing I think about when I think about massage parlors.
Yeah.
Is just getting fucking jerked
jerk
off. Like a happy ending. So that was like hella in my head. And I was just like, dude, don't think about getting jerked off right now.
Yeah.
Like, what if I get hurt or something?
God.
Like, that'd be awful. Then my girlfriend's right there.
Yeah.
It's, but I managed. I like kept my mind off it and stuff for the most part. But I was more just like nervous. Like, the strangers just seeing me naked, touching me and shit. But
so did it feel good?
It felt fucking amazing, dude.
Yeah.
We did deep tissue, full body for an hour.
Wow.
Like, full body deep tissue, an hour, 60 minutes.
I want to do that
dude,
so
you
bad.
should really do it. That's like, I wanted to tell you about it because I'm like, you should really fucking do it.
I want to so bad. Like, oh man, imagine just getting massaged and then like.
Dude, it's sensational.
And then imagine being high too, like both.
That's
like,
what we thought about. We're like, dude, if you were lit,
you're just like,
this would feel so
there's
fucking
no,
crazy.
There's no bad vibes, literally.
Dude,
you know?
it's like zen as like fucking peaceful music, like essential oils. It was hella dim in there. And when they would talk to us, they would whisper. And it just, dude, it's so like sensual because you're naked.
Yeah.
And this stranger like woman is touching you, right? And it feels amazing. And then whenever they have to communicate, they just like whisper in your ear like so quietly. Seriously, like
as they're rubbing you,
dude. She was going on my back. They really focus on my back. She would go like, fuck you.
They think it's a map.
They're just like going like massaging like a constellation, like the fucking Big Dipper.
They're playing crosswords around there.
God damn it! But she was going ham on my fucking traps, dude. Like elbow, like, and she was like, "Pesha, okay?" like so quiet, and I was just like. It's just out of my head, but it hurt so fucking bad, dude.
Damn.
Like, I was dying. Like, I wanted to cry. She was going hard as fuck. Because it was deep tissue.
I forgot who it was, but someone was telling me a story about when they went to, like, masseuse?
Yeah.
And, like, saying that it was, like, hurting, but they just took it.
Yeah.
And then they're, like, harder, and then I think they're, like, like, they just didn't want to say no, you know?
Exactly.
But they're, like, fighting demons in the middle, like, in their head, you know?
Yeah. I heard my girlfriend, she asked her, like, she's like, too hard? And she was like, but she said she kept going at the same fucking thing, like, she didn't even stop. But, dude, it's gnarly, too, because I'm just thinking, like, is this good for their joints and shit, you know? Like,
who's the
masseuses, like...
Yeah,
because
it's
like,
a lot
dude,
of pressure.
Like, all day they do that.
Yeah,
and when she's going,
hands.
she used her, like, forearm a lot, like, fucking... like this, and then her elbow. But when she would do her forearm on my back, like, I can hear, like...
From her arm?
Yeah, it's like...
Wow.
I don't know. She just has
I think
like...
but they probably get trained because...
Yeah, like...
I think that's why they use that stuff, because if they use their fingers constantly, then
dude,
their fingers would be messed up after, like, a few hours. But then they kind of, like, break it up with intervals, I'm sure, you know? But still a lot of pressure, just, like, constant pressure, like, you know?
Dude, my lady would go ham, too, because I would hear her, because I'm face down, right, for, like, most of the massage. And I would hear both of her knees, like, get on the table next to my ears. So she was going, like, all fours, like, on top of me.
Dang,
like, knees on my head and just, like
how much was it?
It was actually, like, I think because it was in, like, Tahoe, it was way more, because we paid 70 each, I think, or 80 each, I think. Which is a lot. Like, I've seen places here advertised, it's like $40 massage. And
well, now your standards are going to be up there. Hopefully, they're all the same.
Yeah. At the same time, though, like, I see those cheap-ass places in Modesto, and I'm like, you're bound to get jerked off. Like, don't you think?
Dude, no, you know, I was going to send you guys a picture yesterday because I went to get some sandwiches. And the place next to it was a massage place. It was like blacked out. Yeah. Like it just said like parking in the rear and then like it said open, you know? And I was like,
I feel like the parking in the rear is already sketch.
Like what is going on? You know, why are we in the rear? Am I gonna get reared? You know, like
that's slang for like we'll put in your ass here.
Yeah, exactly. It's like open, what's open? Yeah. You know? So I feel like if you could, but dude, imagine being wrong. Like imagine asking for it.
Oh, dude. And I feel like you can't. Like you have to
know. You have to like
ask
a friend to know, or or they apply. But I don't know. Jerk off just doesn't seem worth it. Like I think
really,
it's just a jerk off. Like if it was a blowjob, maybe.
But imagine after a fucking massage. I think you're already so fucking calm. Everything's like, it's like it feels great, dude. It's like it feels really good. And then imagine just like to end it, like.
Sure, I guess it's like the icing on top.
Exactly,
you know?
Like and it's all oiled, like everything's oil.
So imagine like the gross people they have to deal with, like
that's all what I'm saying though, like
not even blowjob aside, like just massaging.
Yeah,
like, no
that
offense,
is true. They're
but,
touching
like,
nasty ass people, and then
like,
you gotta touch your dick.
Yeah, they better be. Hopefully everything's clean. Like you're all fresh when you go massage. Imagine being like after a long day of work, like, I need a massage. You know.
I'm thinking though, like if somebody goes there to get jerked off, I feel like their standards are already like very low. Like and then it's like they jerked them off and then they jerked you off after. I'm not saying we're better than anybody, but I'm just saying.
Wait,
like,
what do you mean?
I don't know. Just like imagine the penises they see. Like,
yeah, maybe.
I'm just assuming it's like
not the greatest.
Yeah, like not the greatest upkeep.
Well, that's the thing is like there's no there's no sexual tension. There's no nothing. You're just
true,
a jerk,
it's a stranger,
and then
no
and then
strings.
you're like, all right, you know. Like, love me, damn. You know? I think that...
You ask him, you're like, can you tell me you love me? Like,
you come here, you can go with your boyfriend. I think the only thing that would be, like, nice is I'm a big physical touch person. Like, so, like, the fact that they're rubbing me, I'd be, like, so, like, well, at least we have some connection, right? Like, maybe so look in their eyes when they're, like, rubbing you.
Like, 10 out of 10, bro. The massage, like, you should really get one.
Dude, and then imagine, like, that after a hike and then going to like a cabin after. Like,
yeah, dude.
You're so zen.
That's because we're on vacation, dude, and then we went to like a nice ass dinner after. It was fucking, dude. We couldn't stop talking about it. Like, that shit was amazing. It was so good. Yeah, it was also, dude. It was so fucking cold. It was like at night up there, it'd be like 20 degrees, like in the 20s. Yeah.
Because it snows at one point soon, right?
Yeah, there's like snow up, a little bit of snow up there already. But yeah, so like. Yeah, it was just we got naked and we went outside and like fuck, it's cold again, you know? But it was weird, like all the businesses were like perfectly warm inside and shit.
Yeah. Like,
but dude, another thing, like when I laid down, I was like naked. I was like, fuck, like I'm so scrawny right now because I'm trying to build back from after my surgery. Like I had to stop working out for a long time, like a couple months. So I lost everything, like all type of muscle and shit. And I was just thinking like, I wish she had some muscle to work with because I feel like I'm just fucking skin and bones right now. Like legit, just like fucking, there's like nothing. So that was like one thing I was like thinking about. And then another thing, like I don't know why, like I didn't think of this before, but I'm like, if I'm getting naked in front of someone, like I'm gonna trim up a little bit, like down there, you know. And I haven't touched it. The hair down there and so fucking long, bro.
But they're not gonna see that. Wait, are you talking about
saw it.
Your ass?
Yeah, everything.
Like, they saw everything?
I'm pretty bushy right now. But everything, yeah. Because like during the massage, like they do your legs too. It's a whole body, so they try to cover you with the blanket, but they don't. Like they move it like
around.
If they're doing this leg, they'll move like the whole vertical half of the blanket like folded over, so like my whole ass cheeks out, and like. She'll also like grab my leg and like twist it outwards. Yeah. So it's open. Like everything's open, yeah. And I'm just thinking like, damn, she's seeing my hairy fucking asshole right now. You know?
Yeah. Would you shave your legs?
Would I ever?
Well, yeah.
I've thought about it. I never have though. I have really hairy legs.
I think the only way I'd do it is if I was like getting a tattoo and then I shaved a little part and I'm like, I might as well shave it.
That's no brainer,
you know?
Though.
Yeah, but like shave everything, like just end up like, okay, but I like my hairy legs. I don't know. It's like warm.
Yeah. Dude, what other part of the massage? I keep going back to this. I'm almost done. Fucking, we were both face down, right? And we've been getting massaged for like days. And fucking, at the same time, like both of our ladies, they're like, okay, I'm not trying to be like, they had like heavy accents and they were whispering, so it was hard to like understand what they said. But mine was like face up, but I thought she said fist up, and so I'm like laying on my face down, and I was like,
You said I support.
For real, I went face into it. And then she was like,
you do that, you stupid bitch?
Face. I don't know, dude.
You were trying to.
I'm an idiot. Because, dude, she was massaging my hands.
Yeah.
She was popping the shit out of my wrists in like ways I didn't know I could be popped.
But
I don't know, dude. She was working on my hands and shit.
And then when she said, she's like, no.
They, like, both of our ladies had told us, like, twice. I think hers told her, like, 3 times before she realized, like, oh, they're saying face up.
Oh, she did it to the fist?
No, she didn't do the fist. But she didn't understand what they were saying. Yeah. But yeah, we faced up and, like, that was crazy because I didn't know what my lady even looked like, you know? And then she's, like, holding the blanket. Like, I'm fully exposed, like, everything. And then she's like, face up. And then I flip. Like, everything's all out, bro. And then I look her in the fucking eyes and she's just like... But
it's like a real small one, huh?
It was so dark in there though. Like she had a mask on, so like I could hardly see what she looked like.
Yeah.
But yeah, dude, fucking amazing experience. The only thing my only complaint about it is, it just feel like I love getting my legs worked on, and I feel like my legs are actually like kind of muscular compared to the rest of my upper body's shit. But my legs are like they still got some tone, you know. And they just wouldn't work on my legs like very much. And I love when they would do my fucking ass cheeks, like when they'd work on my glutes, bro. It feels so good. And I was telling my girlfriend after, I was like, I wish they would have worked on my ass more. And she's like, dude, my lady was like, that was like the center. Like she'd work on the ass and then go to the back and back to the ass. But mine was like all back, sometimes butt.
Sometimes ass.
But
I don't
just
even know
like,
if I'd like that because
dude.
I never got my ass rubbed. Just ate, but just like I don't know if I'd if I'd want that to be like. Maybe it feels good, you know?
Dude. Yeah, and it's just, you're naked. It's a whole experience,
yeah.
You know?
I don't think I'd let him do my feet because, like, I'm so ticklish. I'd be like, you know? Did they get to your feet, right? A little bit?
No, I was kind of disappointed because they had, like, I don't even think they touched my feet, really. Like, barely. Oh, she would do this thing, like, it was funny because they do these little, like, you know how, like, the stereotypical, like...
Oh, yeah.
But they wouldn't do that. They would flex my foot forward, and they'd be like... They'd tap my heel, like, twice, and that's it. And then they would tap my legs a little bit, like... And that's it. Like, it was like a beat.
And you start,
I'm like,
hit it.
Hit it. But, yeah, dude, that was my only, like, complaint was didn't work on my ass. And I was thinking, I was like, I feel like it's because my girlfriend's right there. Like,
maybe.
I'm like, I feel like she just doesn't want to cross a line, like, touching me too much in that area.
Maybe just in case, like, they don't want anyone jealous or any problems.
Maybe,
and also the fact that you're a guy, like, the fact that they instinctually went harder on her ass, probably just like like they get trained that way, you know, like focusing the ass for a girl, the guy focus on their like back.
Yeah, I noticed they didn't do my like when I flipped over, they didn't do my quads either, but they did my hammies like when I was on my stomach. But when I flipped over, they didn't do my quads. I'm like, I think it's just too close to my penis.
Yeah, like then it's kind of like imagine looking you in the eye while they're rubbing up there.
Yeah, that's true. I have my eyes closed. Dude, they did the face, bro. Oh, they did everything. It was so nice, except for my ass.
Yeah,
but. Yeah, they did like my fucking jaw. They even did my ears, like on my earlobes, inside my ears, my face. It was nice, dude. They even did the scratchy scratch on the head, nails and everything.
How long was this?
How long was the massage?
Yeah,
it was 60 minutes.
And did it feel like a long time though?
Honestly, it felt like less than 60 minutes. I think like 45 maybe. I don't know if it's because I was in fucking pure ecstasy the whole time.
Yeah,
like
you probably wanted to last longer.
Yeah, so. I don't know, but...
Dude, I'm so jealous. I gotta do that.
You really should. And they have different things, like, there's a sports massage, so I'm like, you should do that one, because you fucking do jiu-jitsu and stuff.
Yeah,
and,
true. Like,
I feel
nice,
like they
like,
probably focus,
probably.
Like... And you could tell them, too, like, oh, like, this is hurting, I want you to focus here, or something, like, you know?
Yeah,
There's all sorts of shit. It's like, I don't know what a Swedish massage is, but I saw that Swedish.
Oh, wow.
But I was
they come out with bagpipes? Is that Swedish?
They're yodeling?
Wait a minute, what's going on? It's a fucking big ass Viking guy just pounding you.
Start beating the shit out of you. He has the helmet on with the horns.
Beats your ass. That's his fucking experience.
I come out with a black eye.
A cast coming out there like, oh yeah, that shit was worth it.
It's so funny too because me and my girlfriend afterwards, we were like, I brought it up first. I was like, you know what's weird? But I was just thinking like, everything's so oiled up and shit, and I'm like naked. My legs are like spread and stuff. Like, they could so easily just slip a finger right on my asshole. Like, I don't know why they came in my head,
but it's sexual.
I know, dude. I had to tell myself, I'm like, this is not like this is therapeutic. This is not a sexual experience.
I think it's hard because I feel like
because you're naked,
masseuse.
God damn it, Jaime.
I feel like mooses. I feel like mooses. Like they're just they're so like. They probably hate it, but they're probably like so stereotyped into like sexualness.
Yeah.
And it should be more like
That's true. Because
peaceful
think
and
about me,
culturally,
like I never even gotten a massage before, and I'm already.
But it's just like the movies, you know, and like
Yeah.
pornos, you know, like two things that are just like those are the scenes, you know.
Yeah.
But it is probably bad sometimes.
Yeah, my girlfriend said she knows a dude and his friend who went in Modesto somewhere to get massaged, and they got fucking whacked off after.
What name? Where's the place called? No way, really?
Yeah, I don't know the place. She's like, you better not get a fucking massage without me, because I don't want them to try to touch you and shit.
I know.
Like, she's
Dude,
like, you're only allowed to get them with me. I'm like, damn.
Imagine me, you, like Angel and Andrew in like the same room, and like Noel, like just all getting massages.
Dude, just fucking...
be like groaning. Oh, okay. Okay.
Oh, I didn't know you were talking.
Like an actual one, like
Sorry.
a friendship.
Yeah.
But that's
a friendship massage.
We get the
That'd be
friendship
lit
one.
though, dude. Yeah, it was a great fucking experience. I highly recommend it though.
Yes.
Yeah, but speaking of me not being wishing I had more muscle, it was fucking funny, dude. Cause okay, after my surgery, I mentioned that earlier. I worked out a shitload before my surgery, trying to like be in like peak shape. It's good, being in peak shape of my life, so they could like do their best, you know. And I was in good shape, but fucking I haven't worked out for so long that I lost shit. And I went to the gym with my girlfriend the other day, and she was fucking laughing at me because we were doing shoulders, right? When I was doing fucking shoulder press with the bar, they have these bars with like set weights on it. So there's like a plate on each end, but it's like you can't move it. But it was I think it had a 20 on each side. But it looked like fucking SpongeBob where he has like the stick and the marshmallows. She was like hella laughing. She's like fucking for real.
Dang.
But yeah, I was like, damn, I really had to fucking swallow my pride to like go to the gym.
I feel like it's gotta be something like more acceptable, you know?
I've always just
like,
been so scrawny, dude.
You know?
And then running made me so fucking scrawny.
Yeah, running ruins everything. Like running, you can't gain
muscle
that much
mass
muscle,
wise.
You know?
Yeah,
like you're
totally.
just lean 100% of the time.
Yeah.
But yeah, I feel like everyone starts there, you know? Everyone starts weak.
I
Unless
was
you
nervous.
got, like, you're big and, like, a big guy, and then you try to lose weight, you know?
I was nervous to even go to the gym, like, for the first time. It really is not that big of a deal. But, like, I was just, I don't know. I think I thought I'd be, like, more intimidating and shit. And, like, everybody be swole as fuck, and I'm just, like, tiny and skinny. But, dude, and then the other day I was at the gym, too. I saw this girl that I used, like, briefly, it was, like, a little fling in high school. But she ended up, like, fucking me over. I think this was, like, before I met you. Or, like, right when I met you. So I don't even think you know about this. But, yeah, this girl, like, she kind of fucked me over. But I saw her in the gym for the first time in, like, years. And I was like, fuck, I really wish I was, like, big right now, you know? Like, if I looked better.
Just to be like,
what's up? You know?
Yeah, like you lost this.
Look
you
what
know?
you lost. Yeah,
I'm thriving
exactly.
now.
But, yeah, I'm fucking skinny as shit.
She's like, thank God. And then her other boyfriend comes, starts benching, like, 500. Like, all right, let's go, babe.
Fuck. I think she like fucked me over, then she blocked me on Instagram, and I was like, what the fuck?
The
like,
audacity.
For real. Like,
let me block you at least. Let me get the closure.
Yeah, but yeah, anyways, take a sip of water.
A sip of water. Let me make sure it's recording real quick.
Have you ever snarted in public?
I didn't even know what this word meant before.
I literally brought it up right before the pod. I was like, oh.
I haven't, which basically means when you sneeze and fart at the same time. No. I've done it. I think I did it once. I don't really remember. I remember doing it, and I was just like shook, and I was like, "What the fuck?" Like I've only seen that in a movie, you know. Yeah. And it kind of felt weird. Like, it felt good. It was like also like a cool experience, and then no one was around.
Like, damn, this happened to me.
Yeah. What about you?
I have a story. When I was, I was in 4th grade. Mrs. Smith's class, Crossroads Elementary, and I don't remember the context, but I know that like everybody in our class, we were all working on something, so it was quiet, which is fucking even worse. But I remember like having to sneeze, but also kind of having to fart, and I fucking sneezed, and I ripped a fucking ass cheek rattling fart.
It was rattlesnake fart.
It was fucking bad though, dude. I just remember like I know my face turned hella red. That's like one of my weaknesses, right? I fucking hate it. When I'm embarrassed, like you can tell, like my face gets red. But yeah, my face got red, and I slowly looked up. And fucking literally everybody was like, they're already looking at me, dude. It was fucking terrible.
Maybe it was from the sneeze, you know? Who knows?
And because I thought the sneeze would muffle it, but it was fucking loud, like. And I was so small. I don't know how it could be so loud, but
Damn.
yeah, everybody looked at me, and my dumbass and fucking that young, I was like, who was that?
No
I said that,
way.
dude. I fucking had the audacity to say that, and I was like, that wasn't me.
You said, who was that?
Everyone's staring at
Everyone's
me.
looking at you. As the teacher's calling you out. Oh my
dude.
god. That's such a kid thing to do, though. I just hope you get away with it. What the fuck, guys? What was that?
How naive can I be to fucking think that easily I could get...
After you sneeze, you're like, bless you. Just it wasn't you.
I should have just acted like nothing. I don't even know. What do you do in that
Just be
situation?
like, excuse me.
You know?
Oh, I was in jiu-jitsu, like, this Saturday, and I was rolling with this guy, and we were freaking going at it. And all of a sudden I hear, and then Roger, one of my brother-in-laws, he was right there. He's like, "Oh, excuse me." Like, it wasn't even him.
It wasn't him, but he
And
still
then
said
I
it.
was like, did they go this far?
That's like homie shit though. Like he low key, I feel like made it funny.
Like chill, yeah. Because dude, it was so hard to like stay. Because
Did
the guy was,
know-
like,
you
the
were
guy just,
rolling
like,
with him?
Yeah,
Oh,
like
he was your
I was
dude.
going, and I was trying to like. I think he tried to keep it going, you know. And I was just like laughing as he was not looking at me. I was like, I can't handle this because I was just like, it was hella funny that Roger was just like, excuse me. Like,
Did it smell?
I don't think so. But dude, I have another one where I was with fucking Angel. And this one was bad. Like, this one I almost got pissed at him because his ass was right here. We're drilling or we're rolling.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden I just hear like, and like I pushed him off so quick.
You pushed him off?
Yeah.
Wait,
I
was
like,
it Angel?
Yeah, Angel.
Oh, Angel.
And I was just like, bro, like, what the fuck just happened? Like, I don't care if you fart. Don't fart in my face. Like, literally on
So
me.
you've never done it? Like, let one slip?
No, dude. I've been so scared. Like, I've been so like, if they push me, I'm pushing back with my ass. Like, I'm like so on the edge, you know. And I think it's common because like you're like grunting and you're like, and all that stuff that like maybe you have a bad day, you know.
Dude, I was scared I was gonna fart during the fucking massage because we've been eating like out the whole weekend and shit up there, and I was like gassy as fuck in the hotel.
Yeah.
And I was really scared. I was like, dude, if they start like cranking on my ass cheeks, like. Or they're gonna see that I'm clenching. Like they're gonna see my ass cheeks. Like exactly. But no,
we're good on the safe side.
You should tell that one story.
The throw up?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. So that was like an embarrassing moment. So I was younger, and I went to the movies. I don't even know what movie it was, but I remember having to use the like not feeling good. So I was like, fuck, like I think I'm gonna throw up. So I start like going downstairs with my mom, like my mom's behind me. And like I'm running downstairs and then I like realize I'm gonna throw up, so I cover my like mouth with either my jacket or something. I was young as shit, so I don't give a fuck. And I just vomited. And it squirted. As I was going down, like squirted trajectory shot someone in the fucking somewhere. And I didn't even look back, dude. I like went back and I was like, okay, like fuck it, like whoever, whatever, like shit, I feel bad. And then I'm in the sink and then the guy walks in the bathroom and starts like washing himself off, you know? And I was like, I'm so sorry, you know? Oh, it was so embarrassing because I remember just being like, I thought I had myself covered and just like, it was all bad.
That's so gross.
And I remember,
for him,
yeah, like I'd be pissed. I mean, I wouldn't be pissed because he's a kid.
I was gonna say, what
but
would you do?
I'd be like, I think it'd be funny.
It
like,
would ruin your experience though. Like,
I think if it was on my face, I'd be like, but if it's on my clothes, I'm like, kid, it's okay.
Did you guys both stay, or did like either of you go home? You were in the stranger.
No, I think I threw up and I just went back.
Really?
I was like, I'm watching this movie. I'm good now.
Did you have layers on? Like,
I think so. I think I took off a jacket and then I threw up in the jacket, and I think the jacket was just like done for or something.
In the jacket though.
Yeah, because like,
then
I
it's still on
remember.
your shirt.
I don't know, man. I remember I had to cover my mouth with my clothes because I was like, or else I'm throwing up all over these stairs. Everyone's gonna see.
Damn.
But he definitely saw that.
Have you thrown up a lot drunk? I feel like you never do.
No, just like I think that like few times, but most of the time I just kind of feel like all right. I don't like throwing up in general. I don't know who does besides like if you have the
Dude, there's
limit.
nothing worse than that.
But just like the fact that you're like like that in your stomach is like
you're trying to fight it. You're like no, don't.
And then it just feels so like wrong, but then you feel so good after. You're so like like you don't feel like shit. Well, I threw up when I did shrooms.
Really?
Different story. But and I thought I was gonna feel better, and I didn't feel great. It still felt awful, you know.
Yeah.
So that was that.
Dude, that's the thing. Like, I remember when you shroomed, you were like, you told me how grateful you were, like, for the experience of being sober.
Oh yeah, definitely.
And I don't know why, I was thinking about that the other day, and I was like, I should talk about that on the pod. Because I remember thinking that, like, I haven't drank or smoked in a while. If you watched our last pod, you know that?
Uh-huh.
And, like, I just feel like whenever I smoke, I get so fucking in my head and uncomfortable. I'm like, dude, I'm so, like, I just want to be, like, so normal.
Yeah.
Like, I'm so grateful for, like, that feeling, you know? God, like, when you're just so overwhelmed with those emotions and shit.
Well, it's just like, dude, so, like, I had a shroom experience that was bad. Maybe I'll talk about it next time. But, yeah, like, I can't get high, like, the same, or it's getting better, but it's very hard. Like, I don't smoke that much, but I used to, like, during COVID. It's just, like, you're not, like, your thought process is different. Like, and your body feels different. Like, you're not even, like,
sometimes
you're hyper-aware.
Though, you know?
Yeah, like, sometimes it's amazing. Like, sometimes it's, like, enhances everything.
Yeah.
But then it enhances the bad things, too. So then it's, like, I'm a fucking crackhead, you know?
Yeah.
Or you just have bad, guilty thoughts, you know?
Yeah. The thing about this podcast, dude, is, like, obviously, like, we want a lot of people to see it eventually, like, after the first couple episodes, I think. Yeah. But it's, like, you want as many people as possible to see it, but then at the same time, there's, like, some people I don't want to see it, you know?
Yeah, like choose.
My mother, because we're talking about smoking weed right now, and that's something that she doesn't know that I do. Yeah. And she's also, like, 30 feet, not even 30, like, 20 feet in the kitchen right here.
Sure,
so she's
here
probably
right
listening.
Now. Yeah.
But, and the thing is, too, is, like, she's, like, the biggest fucking supporter of, like, she was a huge supporter of Valley Boys when we did those YouTube videos. And this, too, like, she's so hyped. Like, she's asked me, like, 5 times about our last pod, and I just haven't sent it to her. Yeah. But I want her to watch it, because she gets so hyped when I do, like, anything like this that makes me happy, you know?
Yeah.
And she has a good sense of humor, too, so she's
like she's not going to be a stickler.
Yeah. Dude, like, our videos were so raunchy for Valley Boys, and she fucking loved them. But, yeah, I don't know. I think I'm just going to tell her, like, okay, I know you want to watch this, and, like, I want you to, but I'm going to be, like, revealing a lot of things, because I'm trying to be transparent on here that you probably don't know yet. You know? Like, I don't want her to be, like, overwhelmed or, like...
Hey, at least you can tell her real quick, and then she sees what she's, like, probably going to be whatever.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
Yeah, I don't know if my sisters are going to watch it. My sister walked in here earlier, and she's like, why do you have chairs set up like that?
Oh, she doesn't know, huh?
And I was like, we're doing a podcast, and she started chuckling. So I don't know if that's a good or a bad thing, but...
I like you're stupid. No, I mean, I feel like just older siblings are just, like, you're having fun, like, but they don't take it serious, you know? Until we get them checks. But,
you always do that to me lately.
So good.
You're like this and you pull it away. Fucker. But, like, even Jaime, we were, like, debating where to record this, because this is my garage. And he was like, we could do it at my garage on Tuesday. But he's like, but this morning you were like, well, it's easier if we do it at your house, because I don't have to tell my family about it.
Yeah, so the thing about me is, like, I just gonna get nervous, and, like, I'm just, like, I don't want to explain. Like, if it was just, like, oh, I'm going to do a podcast and that's it, then it'd be, like, fun. But then podcast and then, like, ask about it. I'm just, like, let me get in this, and I'll be excited to share. But I'm just starting, so it's, like, everything's new right now. It's, like, I don't have too much to talk about right now. Like,
for me, it's hard because I want to, like, hype it up and fucking send it to, like, everybody right now. Yeah. Not, like, everybody, but the people who I know would like it, you know? But at the same time, like, I'm in the same boat as you, where I'm, like, I should wait till, like, get a couple out, our confidence is up and shit.
Yeah.
To develop. I thought you said telenovela. I was like, what?
Yeah, that's... we're switching.
Yeah, dude, I don't know. Are you worried this will ever, like, come up, like, at work? Like, employers will find it or something?
Like, I guess I could see why people kind of get scared of things like that. Like, even, like, OnlyFans. Like, I know people are kind of, like, hesitant because it's, like, oh, like, professional vibes later. But what are the chances? You know, like, unless you're famous... Yeah. Like, this is not going to come up, you know?
Exactly.
Like,
I don't think...
Like, who's going to find my Valley Boys account when I'm working in 10 years? Like,
I think I make it, like, a huge deal in my head when it's really not. And, like, I'm just like, dude, you gotta fucking live life. I can't not do shit because of what other people think, you know? It's so cliche, but...
Sorry.
No, you're going.
You go. I was thinking that with tattoos, too. Because I was just thinking, like, how people are always, like, immediately their instinct is, like, that's not going to look good in, like, 10 years or 20 years. Like, what about when you age? Yeah. I was just thinking, if we made every decision off of what's going to happen in 10 to 20 years, we wouldn't
never
do anything.
Get anywhere.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So, I'm still not going to get a tattoo yet, but, like, at least I'm, like, I shouldn't care if it's like maybe the line's not gonna be perfect after 5 years. Like it looks good now.
Yeah.
Which is my prime of people caring. No one cares about your tattoos when you're 60. At least right now, it's like, oh, okay, that's kind of cool, you know.
And when, I was gonna say something about the podcast. Fuck, what was I gonna say? I've showed like a couple people like the pod or like clips of it at least, or I'll say like what I want to say on future pods, and they're like, no, don't say that. Like that's too personal. And I'm just like, dude, I feel like if I'm not gonna be personal in here, what am I gonna talk about? You know?
Like we can't be surface level.
We can't just talk about general ass shit. Like, I feel like people are gonna like. I don't think we've said anything that crazy so far, to be honest. But I'm sure at some point, like we're gonna keep sharing
deep, you know?
personal stuff. But yeah, I'm just like, what? Like, what am I gonna talk about? If
yeah,
let's say personal
if we don't
shit,
open up,
you know?
Which is why it's important for you guys, if you guys can, to ask what you guys actually want to hear. Like,
give us some feedback for sure.
Yeah, I mean, we're gonna say what we want regardless, but like at least we kind of get some like, oh, maybe they want to like hear about how do we deal with things, or what are we going through, or just ask how I am, because I don't have anyone to talk to.
Sometimes I need that.
Okay? Can you just text me? Here's my number's down in the description. We can talk a little bit about just something. Yeah, seriously. You know, go out to drinks and then we can talk about the podcast.
Yeah.
But dude, seriously, that would be nice of you guys.
We went out to eat the other night, and then you had Jaime. Jaime was the only one. There was 4 of us, and Jaime had fucking. I don't know. It was like the most. It was. He just picked. We went to this. What's it called? Like a brew house.
It's the brewery. It's like a brewery, but it's called the Cap, I think.
Tap room.
The tap.
The tap.
The tap room. Tap dance.
I top that.
tap.
But yeah, we went there, and they gave us this fat ass piece of paper, like full both sides of drinks. Small ass print too, hella drinks.
Yeah, I know. And magnifying.
And Jaime just picked the one with the highest alcohol content, and you had like 2 or 3 of them.
Yeah, no. Okay, so I had one. It was a gnarly ass German name. First of all, it was like fucking do a German name. Yes, exactly. And it was like 4 of those. Like, what is this insane? Like,
yeah, it was a long.
All rise Nazis. No, just kidding. Just kidding. We
have to cut that.
No, we're not cutting that.
All right.
But maybe cut.
It's fine. It's not that bad.
But I ordered one of those, and it was fucking gnarly. Like it looked gnarly, it tasted gnarly, and after the first one, I was so buzzed.
Dude, that was surprising because it was like this big.
Yeah, it wasn't big at all.
It was like Jaime's limp penis.
Okay.
I'm just kidding.
And then I ordered another one because I was so reckless, dude. I was like, wow, this one's good. Yeah. Can I get another one?
Yeah.
And
I almost spliced in that video I took of you, like when you go to the bathroom.
Bing bong, fucking light.
Anyways.
But dude, that was nice.
It tasted like fucking coffee. It was weird.
Yeah, the aftertaste was interesting.
It was like coffee. Like it tasted like that.
And it looked like coffee. So that's why I was like,
it was dark.
Yeah. But I don't know. Like I like the idea of like being able to order now. Like I just turned 21. Whoop. October 12th. Send me birthday gifts if you want. And it's just interesting to be able to like buy a drink. It's just kind of like you feel cool, you know? So I definitely want to keep doing that. But I have to be careful. Money, because that shit's expensive. Like drinks are not cheap.
Dude, yeah, it was like $14 a pop, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was a lot. And I was like, well. And then second, obviously not to drink all the time. You don't want to have that bad habit. But I definitely want to be able to like explore, like just I'm eating, maybe get a drink, you know. But
I think
things that taste good are gonna try to be more important. Like I like smoothie fruity drinks, like slushy
like
kind of vibes.
Midori sour.
Like I want to drink something that I know I'm not drinking alcohol. Like that's why I shotgun or chug everything, because like I'm not sipping this for fun, like, you know. And I know you were talking about how like you still don't even enjoy beer. Like we don't enjoy beer. Like,
do you think it's an age thing?
I think it's an age thing, and like just with time of like doing it, you're kind of like you get used to it, you know.
Because people will be like, oh, like fucking bucanas, that's like so smooth or whatever, and I'm like, everything tastes like shit to me.
Yeah, everything tastes like awful.
Even like I remember this one time I got super drunk and I drank like Patron the whole night, and I was like, oh dude, Patron's nice. And then the next time I drank it, I was like, this is fucking disgusting. Like,
yeah, like you never
it's
like
all gross, dude.
It's not good. Like it's never like
no.
Unless you got something wrong with you, you know.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe if you're an alcoholic, it's like different. I don't know.
I think the only thing is if it's like like the Corona, like it had lemon and salt and it was cold and you're hot.
Yeah,
like those first few sips are like, I've done that, and I've been like, wow, this tastes good. But after like the first few sips, I'm like, I'm not drinking it. I'm not finishing this. Like, it's over, you know?
I've like sipped beers too, like at a barbecue.
Uh-huh.
And I feel like you feel really cool, and it feels like it's the vibe.
Especially the bottle.
But it's still, I mean, it's still not that good. Like,
yeah,
it's
like,
whatever.
can I have some, I'd rather have either water or soda. Like, or something cool, like, you know?
Yeah, I don't know. It's just, maybe, I don't know. Everybody's like, oh, it's an acquired taste, but...
Yeah, and maybe if you were growing up drinking, that's the only thing I could think that gives you an edge. Like,
growing up.
You're like 6 years old, just throwing it back with your homies.
Yeah.
No, but I think if you were like drinking at like 14, then 16, then 18, then you're like, okay, by our age, you're already like, drinking is kind of normal.
Yeah.
And since like I'm still learning all that stuff, like it's just kind of like, this is all shit.
Yeah.
It's all fucking ass, you know?
Yeah, dude. It's kind of surprising that we haven't really like gone to bars and shit. Like,
yeah,
not
I want
even
to.
once we've gone to a bar.
Yeah, not once. There's like, maybe it's because that's just not our scene. You know?
It's really not though.
Like I'm not gonna go watch some sports.
I wanted to talk about this. It reminds me, when I was in Tahoe, there were like some expensive like touristy activities. I already told Jaime, but I was like, I'm really fucking cheap, dude. I'm so fucking cheap.
Preach.
Yeah. And I don't know why, dude. I mean, I don't know. Like, my dad was really cheap, so I always fucking, that's the reason that I throw out. Like, I just blame it all on that. But I was just so, like, my girlfriend was like, oh, I want to ride this, like, new, like, coaster thing. It's like a roller coaster, like, in the mountains.
Oh, nice.
And I was like, she could tell I was hesitant to do it because it was $85 each for 5 minutes.
Fuck, yeah.
Which I think objectively is a fucking ripoff.
That's awful.
But, like, it's like, we're on vacation, you know?
Yeah, you kind of have to start throwing things out.
And yeah, she said it, like, out loud. She's like, you're so cheap sometimes, it gets annoying. And she never, like, we always laugh about how cheap I am. But the fact that she was serious, I was like, you're right. I need to just fucking, like, relax sometimes.
You're like, you're right, next time. Next time we come, I'll do it.
She was like, you're going to miss out on experiences if you're, like, super cheap about everything. And I wanted to ask you, like, do you think that we miss out on... Because I feel like we're kind of, like... We spend a little more than me, but more, like, when we eat and stuff. Because we don't do a lot of, like, high roller fucking clubbing. Like, we don't really do shit like that.
I don't think...
You know?
I think I'm better than all you guys. in that way. And in general. But... SAT scores. But,
fuck you.
But, no, I think I live more. Like, Angel and Chris... And, like, I think Andrew, so they don't really, one, they don't, like, eat out crazy good, like, or crazy nice places, I guess.
Yeah.
And two, just, like, experiences in general, they'll heckin' think about paying, which is, like, whatever, right? But I think, like, Andrew does it because I feel like he has, like, no purpose and, like, he doesn't need this, like, this is nothing. I think you guys, like, consciously are, like, this would be good, but it's not worth it. Like, it's not worth it, you know?
Totally.
I think I'm more because of my family, like my sisters, like growing up, they would go to like nice restaurants, like not all the time, but they had like, they would take me out once in a while and be like, oh, this is a good restaurant, you know? Like I had some good standards too. So when I was growing up, I'm like, yeah, I would want that, you know?
Yeah.
But I do think I'm cheap in some ways, like that I'm like, hopefully I don't miss out, you know? Like you're saying, you know?
I feel like our friend group though, like a lot of the things we do are not like our main thing is like going on trips, which is kind of expensive, you know?
Yeah, it's hindsight.
But it's like, I feel like that is like a whole ass experience in itself though.
Yeah,
like,
instead of going to $100
creating
for
memories
a
and
night,
shit. Exactly. So it's not like we're missing out on like...
Yeah.
I feel like we're still getting really good experiences. Like we go on hella hikes and like to swimming holes and stuff like...
Yeah, like instead of spending maybe $60 on like a crazy dining place, we'll spend like $20 on gas, like a few bucks on snacks,
Airbnb,
and maybe go out to like eat after, and like like an Airbnb. Like that's a whole thing instead of like going out crazy on like a club. Because like sometimes I will spend. I went to a Brazilian steakhouse, which is actually really nice. Yeah. But the fucking, excuse me, for like two of us, I think the bill ended up coming to like almost like a high 100.
Oh yeah.
And I was just like, I never want to go here again. Like,
really?
Fuck this shit. You know? But it was the experience was cool. It's basically you just keep getting like meat, like different types of meat. You put green and red cards, so it makes you feel good. And then
you feel like a king.
Yeah, it was nice. I went with my girlfriend at the time, and we both lied that we were both 21. Actually, she did it, and she said she was 21. I didn't expect that.
I'm surprised that she lied first. Like, what?
They asked like, oh, like what drinks do you want? And I knew what they meant, so I didn't say anything. I said water, and then it was her turn. Yeah. And she's like looking at the menu, and I was like, in my head, I was like, what are you looking at? You can't get it. You know, like you can't order. And she ordered something, and I was like, I was so nervous, you know? And I'm such a bitch. like
Dude,
that.
I'm so scared of like public shame.
Yeah.
Like, anything that make him look bad in public. Yeah.
So I remember they didn't cart her right away. And I was like, just in case they cart her, I'm gonna go to the bathroom when I think they're gonna come. So like I left to the bathroom.
Oh, so you could be not
so
there, you dick.
So then when she gets her drink of any awkward situation, it's gone. And when I come back, I'm like, oh shoot, you got carted. That sucks. You know? Like,
oh my God,
I hate
dude.
embarrassment, dude. And I feel bad.
Did
now.
she notice you like snuck away?
No, I don't know. I played good. I don't know. I don't think so. But then she was hecka tripping the whole night. Like, oh shoot. So then I was like, okay, she broke the ice. So I started going ham with it. I was like, the guy comes. I was like, hey. It's our 2-year anniversary. It really wasn't. I said, we've known each other since we're 20. We're 20 now, so that's a lie. I was like, can I get 2 shots of tequila? Like, or 2 shots of
That's so
anything.
good though, dude.
Yeah, I was like, fuck it. Like, let's just live a whole different life.
Yeah.
And then I remember he asked me something, and that's when everything kind of like was like, I have no idea what I'm talking about. Because he's like, do you want this or this and this and this?
You want a fucking IPA? Fucking whatever.
I was like, whatever you want. Like, whatever you think,
what do you
buddy.
recommend?
Yeah. I know what
for a 24-year-old like me.
I drink so much, but what do you think I should get of those options that you mean?
Oh, I like shortly before I turned 21, I did the same thing. I'm the same way as you are, like with public embarrassment and shit. Like, I'm not as bad as you, I think. Like,
yeah.
I'm a little more ballsy, but I get sketched out of like doing crazy shit in public. You know what I mean? Yeah. I was out with my girlfriend and one of her friends getting brunch, and I was 20 at the time, like a couple months before my birthday. And they ordered drinks. And like, you're not gonna order anything? And I was like, dude, I'm fucking 20. Like, what do you mean am I gonna order anything? And then they're like, okay, when the waitress comes back, we're gonna like fake pressure you to get a drink. Like, come on, get a drink. Yeah. And they did it. Yeah, she came back. They like pressured me, and I was like, okay. And then I was like, I'll get a fucking paloma, whatever it was. And then fucking no question. Like, okay. Oh my gosh. Went, he brought it. I was like, okay, cool. And then later that day, that was in the morning, and then it was in the evening, we actually met up with the same friend, and then plus one. So it was like all of us were going out to dinner, and they were like, are you gonna order a drink again? And I was like, fuck, dude, I'm scared.
Yeah.
Like, I already got away with murder once.
Like, yeah, like, not don't push it, you know?
And I was like, fuck it. Yeah. I don't know what got into me, dude, because this is so not me. I hate breaking the rules and shit. Like, I just, And
worst case scenarios.
Yeah, they came and took, they're like, when she like takes all the, I was like, okay, when they take the drinks, I'm gonna do it. Like, the orders. Took all their orders. I was the last one to order. Fucking, I was like, yeah, I'll get a paloma, whatever. And then she took it, no problem, walked away. I was like, okay, cool. She comes back like 10 minutes later with the plate of drinks. Fucking, can I see all your guys' IDs?
Dude. Why would she ask that, like, before,
like,
you know?
I just felt like a whole shockwave through my body, just like...
Yeah, like, they just sank.
Just, oh, shit. And, like, I knew everybody at the table was like... you know? Like, everybody's like, oh, shit. Yeah. You know? Like, what's he gonna do? Yeah. And nobody's gonna say anything. So I'm, like, I have to make a decision. Yeah. And I'm terrible at that, too.
Yeah.
Like, oh, my God. And I was like, okay, I'm just gonna fucking do it. I'm gonna give her my ID and, like, see what happens. And yeah, I gave her my ID. She checked mine last, too. So it was, like, so much suspense, dude. And she checked it. And, like, I think she was just tired of looking at people's IDs because there was, like, 5 of us. And 4 of us. 4 of us. And she fucking checked it. And she's like, all right. And she just gave him. Dude, I was like, oh, my God.
That's
like,
crazy. When you told me that, I was so shocked.
She checked my fucking ID. Like, okay, she must not have checked my birth date because on my ID it says 21 in 2020. So I think she just looked at that, and like it's like in red. Like it's very like I think she just looks for that.
Yeah.
And didn't look at my actual birth date and do the math.
Yeah.
So I think that was it. And then I bought liquor again after that the same night. We went to the fucking I think it's called Ray's Liquor Mart whatever in Riverbank, and fucking I bought like 2. I bought a couple buzz balls, and the guy was like, "You're 21, right?" I was like, "Yep." Fucking just gave it to me,
dude. It's
3 times in one day I did it.
I don't
like
know
what? Why would I even do that? It's so unnecessary.
Like at that point, you want to get caught. You know.
Everybody with me could have bought them, and I fucking still did it for no reason.
I've had so many opportunities to do that, especially since I have a beard. like I've had a beard for a while.
Yeah, we always say that. We're like, the beard. Like.
Yeah, like I'll pass, and I never want to do it because I just get so like if they card me and I don't,
Yeah.
I'm gonna be like, what
and
am I
you
gonna
do
say?
get carded still, like
Yeah.
to this day.
But I've had so many chances where they ask me right away. They're like, oh, like what drinks do you want? Like alcoholic. And like I could probably be like this, and then they'd be like, okay, because like they're already offering, you know.
Yeah.
I feel like if they assumed you were young, they wouldn't even offer. And I've had that so many nice restaurants, mostly nice restaurants, because they're kind of like, just they professional about it. Like okay, like you look old, you know. And I'm never like
maybe in a nice restaurant they just don't question it because they're like, well, you're at a nice restaurant.
Yeah, like you're kind of an adult probably, you know. That's what I'm thinking too. So.
Do we just crack the code?
Yeah, seriously. Go to the most expensive restaurant and only order an appetizer because of money, and just keep getting drinks. You know.
Yeah.
And then once you're golden, that first one, you can just keep ordering the same thing throughout the night. You know.
Yeah. Totally. Yeah. It's at 51 minutes. Do you want to cut it?
We probably should, huh?
Yeah.
All right, guys. Well.
I think that's it. Hope
you
enjoyed that one.
Little second podcast. Yeah.
I feel fucking good about that.
It was nice. It was solid. I hope you guys liked it. Let us know in the comments if you guys obviously want us to talk about anything, what you thought, maybe some similar situations. But hope to see you guys in the third one. What do you think, Chris?
Like and comment if you liked it.
Yes.
And yeah, give us some feedback, good or bad, dare I say.
Yeah.
But yeah, see you guys next time.